Hi, my name is Paco. I've been playing Airsoft for just over a year now, and I wanted to show off the gear that I've built in that time and kind of explain why I have it the way I have it and what it all does. Let's start off, most important part, the gun. So this used to be a Specna Arms Edge 2.0. It had the heavy op stock on it. I didn't like it, so I replaced it with the SEMA. It's got plenty of room in there for batteries, extra cables, all that type of shit. Knockoff Geisley. It's really pretty. It's really nice. I had this can on when I had a shorter handguard just to protect that extra inner barrel. Now that the inner barrel fits, can is just live, laugh, LARP. Got a flashlight on there whenever it gets too dark. This pack, I think it's an Action Union, whatever that cheap Amazon stuff is. It just looks nice on it. I like how it looks. I'm not going to spend money where I don't have to, so this is a little Novrich T1 knockoff. It's got that high sight that I like. If I wanted to put irons on this and use that, I could see right through that. It's really nice. Another cheap little thing, just a sling mount for an iDo Gear sling mount or sling. It's worked for me. It's perfect. Nothing fancy, nothing special. In terms of the internals, shout out to my buddy Raptor. I guess we're not seeing the internals. There we go. Shout out to my buddy Raptor. He did all this HPA out for me. I tried to use AEGs, but they just kept breaking on me. So I said, fuck it, let's go HPA. I got a Pro Win hop up in there, a ZCI inner barrel. I think this is an EMG Polar Star jack back in here. It's really nice, works perfectly for me. Yeah, nothing special, nothing crazy. It does its job. And yeah, I'm loving the HPA life. Should have switched sooner. Next thing, let's go to my battle belt. I've gone through a couple battle belts, just cheap ones. This one was my favorite. It's the Novrich Minimal. Just has the opportunity to take off all of the MOLLE space that I wasn't using. So that's why I liked it so much. Always keep gloves on you, even if you're not gonna wear them, just have them. If you get out in that brush and you got those mesquite thorns sticking into your fucking hands, these are nice to switch into just so you're not tearing up your fingers. One Tigris, they're pretty sure they're Chinesium, they're Amazon. They work perfectly fine for my mags. Got these thick high Kappa mags, 2 of them right there. Then I like having 2 fast mags on me. I know the traditional wisdom is you're only supposed to have 1 of these, but I just like having 2 of them. Just if I panic, if I'm not sorting my mags out perfectly, I've got 2 fast mag options right there. It's worked out for me. Gone through a couple dump pouches. I settled on the Condor. It is freaking huge. It kind of gets in the way when I'm trying to sit, but I'm not sitting often, and when I do, I just flick it up out of the way. Yeah, it's sturdy. It holds pretty much everything I could ever want in here. I'll keep my Face Pro and Eye Pro in here when I'm in the safe zone. I'll keep like a Dr. Pepper or a Gatorade in here if I want to. It's just so useful. Yeah, go big or go home when it comes to dump pouches. That's how I think anyways. I've got an IFAK pouch. I'm not a medic. I don't have medical training, so it usually just holds my phone. Right now it's holding my inner belt and some patches, because in Airsoft just gotta have some fucking patches. Yeah, I got also this little thing right here. It has info that if I'm down hard on the field, I've got a emergency contact number, legal name on here. Just peel this off, save my life. Thank you, appreciate it. I didn't run a sidearm for a really long time. I never saw the use. Then my main weapon went to 20 foot, and then I was like, all right, fine, I'll get one. So say what you will about Novrich, what about his guns. I don't hate this pistol. I really want to switch to a Glock at this point because there's just so many more holster options for it. but it served me really well. It's not the most accurate thing. It does hop 3.2s, which is awesome because I love my 3.2s. But yeah, just for a base high kappa, something to pull out when the enemy's too close, does perfectly fine for me. So does this holster and this. I bought this before Navrich had their cheap little duty drop. This is an Ammo Max. It's really nice. Now Navi's selling literally the same thing, but he just calls it a Navrich like he does with everything. It works great if you don't have Safariland money. I don't, I'm blue collar. If you don't have Safariland money, then it's perfectly fine. That's my belt. This headgear section is going to be really short. I hate helmets. I've tried helmets. I don't like them. I'm not going to wear a helmet. If I ever get NVGs, I'm putting them on a fucking Cry-Night cap. So, goggles. I am a glasses wearer. So rather than spend $200 on getting prescription inserts for Oakley's or ESS or whatever, I just do one Tigris. I've had a couple of these. None of them have ever broken. I have gotten shot in the eyes, but they haven't broken. I've never, yeah, these are really sturdy, really nice goggles for what they are, and they fit over pretty much any prescription goggle, or glass, excuse me, any prescription glasses. I mean, look at these. These are fucking huge ass Harry Potters, and they fit over these. So if they can fit over those, then they can probably fit over Grandpa's aviators. Whatever you want to wear, they're perfect for it. I'm not going to worry about that. I like to keep it simple with the Face Pro. I've tried Cygnus, I've tried Delta Mic. I just don't like covering my whole neck. I feel like I lose a lot of endurance whenever my neck is just covered in a balaclava. So I just keep it simple. Another one Tigris. You know, they make shit that works, except when it doesn't. But yeah, the mask works for me. I like it. This is the short one because I don't like having it droop down past my chin. So this just sits on my chin. It also covers my ears, which is nice because I don't like Ear Pro either. Condor hat. Yeah. I literally, once I started wearing these, I could not stop wearing them. They're just so comfy. They're so good. Condor hat. Condor hat. Let's switch to my plate carrier. Now, this is easily the most... No, the gun's more expensive, but this is pretty close. This is a direct action Spitfire Mark II. I wanted to feed the Polish military industrial complex instead of ours because I'm a dirty trader. But this is also another situation of I don't spend money where I don't have to. I spent a lot of money on the plate carrier, so I didn't spend a lot on the pouches. As you will see, this is a PTAC gear. It's a knockoff Faro from what I am aware. It keeps wipe if glass gets dirty. I got some spare camo in here, my earpiece for events, got a red light, dead light, then my Surefire Ear Pro. These work perfectly. They look really gross right now because I have way too much earwax. I also got a spare D-ring in here. Sometimes I'll keep rubber bands in here too. I haven't needed them in a while. DW7, if you know, you know. Pouches. I've tried retention, those bungee cables. I've tried elastics. I've tried so many different types of mag pouches. These, I kind of, you know, they're basic. They're the original, but I love them. Because if I want to keep it fast elastic style, then I just tuck that in. If I don't want to yard sale all my kit, if I'm running around, boom, easy. It's like, these are cheap ass Accent Elite Spanker, another Amazonian purchase, works fine. Probably not IR, but I haven't played against NVGs yet, and I don't plan to anytime soon. I got some scissors right here. I've just run into so many freaking situations where I'm like, hey, has anybody got scissors? No? Well, now I will have the scissors. Navrich, he makes a pretty alright dangler. I'm gonna be honest, I really like it. I have two of these. I like it that much. Ordinary sausage, if you know, you know. In here I usually keep my Odin, and I have another speed loader if I've got somebody next to me that's like, hey, I'm not running an M4, can I borrow some BBs? Yes, this also works for my pistol. It's a cheap little thing, works fine. Also got a headlamp over here. It's nice dead light. It's also, if I can get it to fucking, there you go, white light too. Yeah, I haven't used it much, but I've always had it just in case. That's how I like to operate, just in case. This is a cheap little Baofeng push to talk. I didn't spend much on my comms, but they work. So if it works, why fix it? Speaking of comms, let's move over there. I've got a Condor mag pouch. I've tried a lot of radio pouches. A mag pouch has always just been the best thing that I've experienced in terms of that. I have the extended battery here. It just makes it fit into the pouch better, and it does last a fucking long time. I've like left it on overnight and it's been fine. I also have a antenna reroute cable. I don't remember who makes it, and I got it off Amazon, like a lot of things, and it works perfect. Move over to the other side. Oh, by the way, I used to have more on this side of my cummerbund, but they got in the way of my fast mags on my belt, so now I keep it slick over here, aside from some cable management. Switching over to the other side, I've got two of these closed pistol pouches. This one holds my TQs. I tried the rubber band TQ thing. It's just a pain in the fucking ass to get those back on, especially if you're still fighting. So I just put them in a closed pouch. Perfect, works for me. This one, I have a multi-tool. You always want a multi-tool. It's just been so useful. I'd never going back to not having a multi-tool. I got a knockoff Justa back here. I love this. I'm not spending $60 or $80 or whatever the fuck Spiritus is charging for it, but I love the idea of the pouch, so I have one. Sorry. Holds a mag right here. It can also hold a pistol mag right here, or sometimes I'll have my multi-tool in here too. But it's just, yeah, these elastic, nice. Got a barrel sock. You always want protection. I got some team tags on there, and I'll tuck my hose in here when I'm not using it, just so it stays out of my freaking way. If you'll go back in there, that would be really cool of you. Here we go. Let's switch to the back now. This is funny. I tried this out this past weekend, just did an extra mag on a little dangly here. It's fun. I like it. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep it. It was fun. Now, I have an Ido Gear backpack. It holds my hydration. It holds my tank. It also holds my antenna that I rerouted. Yeah, I like this big antenna. It makes sure I can always hear my buddies, no matter how far they are. Yeah, I've run a bunch of different antennas. This one gives me the most distance for fucking sure. Got my name tape, Paco. Got my patch that I designed before I joined a squad. This was my Siggy patch. It was fun. I liked making it and ordering it. Water. Get in here. Water. Source Tactical. They make a kick-ass bladder. I'm never switching back. I kind of want a 3 liter. If I can get it to fucking fit in there. Probably can't, but yeah, Source. It's awesome. Like, I mean, come on, look at this. That's how you fill it. You just open it up like that. Isn't that cool? I just love it. Jewish engineering. You gotta love it. Let me get that back on. And then I have a red line regulator. Yeah, it was just what was recommended to me. Then I have a hand-me-down tank. You can tell because it's a little dinged up. It works perfectly fine. Ooh, I need some air. Okay, yeah. I don't, my HPA setup, it isn't super complicated, nothing fancy. I just let the people who knew more about it tell me, hey, Paco, or hey, what should I get? Hey, Paco, get this. It's worked perfectly fine for me. And yeah, that is my kit. That's my weapon. That's my belt. That's my plate carrier. Yeah, just thought after a year, this is what I've landed on. I still have a couple things that I want to replace. I want to get some bone conduction comms so I can have both my ear pro in and comms on at the same time without having to cover my ears. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really happy with this setup right now. Hopefully it doesn't have to change too much.